for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My dad be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Hola, ¿qué tal amigos de YouTube? Aquí les dejo un video de Red Dead Redemption, donde traeré un gameplay de este juego. Les voy a decir que este juego salió como mejor juego del año en el 2010 y también decirles que este juego lo he jugado ya y he querido traerles un gameplay. Como ven, yo no estoy jugando en el modo normal, sino que yo tengo el Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition, que trae el modo extremo. Bueno, aquí les dejo una cinemática.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out
Bueno,
front.
aquí, como ven, tenemos que seguir a Jake hasta los caballos. Decirles que este juego a mí me parece espléndido, o sea, me gusta mucho su jugabilidad y todo eso, o sea,
You ain't gonna find
muchas
30
veces he
horses
querido grabar este juego, pero como no tenía capturadora o esas cosas, me era imposible. Y también decirles que este juego me encanta mucho el paisaje, su música, la música de ambientación que tiene también este juego, juego ambientado en el viejo oeste, donde se monta a caballo, donde se usan revólveres, donde se usan mosquetes, o sea, no mosquetes, de guerra napoleónica, sino que ocupan ya las armas de repetición como la Winchester o la carabina. También se ocupan escopetas de los dos cañones, también me encanta escopeta, me gusta mucho. Y solamente eso, o sea, hay muchas actividades que obviamente van a ser punto extra en temas de jugabilidad que haga, del gameplay que haga, o sea, no voy a hacer misiones todo el rato, sino que voy a hacer misiones secundarias, decirles que este juego, bueno, este juego salió en 2010 y ahora estamos en 2014, entonces yo creo que todos ya saben lo que es tener este juego. Y tienen Bounty Hunter, o sea, cazar recompensas que podemos cazar a gente y nos dan plata por eso, podemos cazar animales, podemos hacer un montón de cosas. Yo voy a dejar de hablar hasta aquí, o sea, voy a dejar mejor que ustedes vean. Y el segundo capítulo lo corté, si no, corté una parte para jugar, pero se los traeré junto con a ver si puedo hacer un Bounty Hunter y hacer misiones secundarias. Así que vemos, van a ver una cinemática, una larga cinemática, y solamente va a ser eso, o sea, esto es como una introducción, la primera parte, y la segunda parte va a ser un poco más larga que esta. Nos veremos a la próxima, ojalá que les guste. Nos vemos en otro video. También voy a traer información de otros juegos que no es Red Dead, sino de GTA 5. Así que estén atentos y nos veremos la próxima. Adiós.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go. Easy. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Hello there.